Hello, fans of the heavy persuasion. Hello, metal man. Hello, metalhead. I don't know. Thrash man. I don't know. You people that like the pointy shit. We're looking at ice bass guitars. Well, it's not a bass guitar, and that name needs to go. Mr. Mark from EBG V, is building guitars, and they're very unique. As Leslie pointed out, looks like a puzzle. And we're going to unravel, see what I'm doing? That puzzle today. We already looked at the EBG 6 in a different video, which I don't know when that came out or if that's coming out after that. I don't know. Time is relative. Now we're looking at a guitar that you can't even stand on a stand. It has to hang on a hang. I don't know, why is a stand called a stand and this is a hanger? Lost my train of thought. A pointy guitar, EBG. It's the Randy Rhoads kind of a thing. It's not the, he's not going to be, well, he could be sued by Gibson because Gibson is suing everyone that makes pointy things because they're fuckheads. So, Gibson. But this is different because it's got a thing here, which is big. It's got a thing here, which is smaller. And then it's got a thing in the middle, which doesn't really correlate to the material used on the wings. This is Aluminium. In German, we call it Aluminium. In English, it is Aluminium. And in the US, it's wrong, saying aluminum. Actually, in English, it's aluminium, so the stress is on the I. And in American, it's aluminum on the U. So they're even stressing it differently. They are meaning you if you're in the US. And please don't be offended if you are, maybe, go away. So this is a modern metal beast. That's not modern. That's wrong. That's wrong, right, Mark? It's a traditional metal beast.
Yeah, traditional and modern a little bit.
Well, the way you build it is, this is Mark, by the way. He builds these. And they will come. Get it? Anyone? Field of Dreams? He built these. Kevin Costner? No. So, he builds these. Aluminium middle part. Wooden wings. Wooden neck. So that's all a very modern idea. Obviously, whoever likes the Randy Rhoadsy thing is probably going to play thrashy, traditional metal stuff. So let's get the critique right out of the way so that he doesn't hate me and still pays me, which he's doing for this video, which I have to disclose to you. No locking tuners, which any guitar should have, especially a more expensive one. There's no reason not to do locking tuners. There's also no reason, I'm going to say this, to use shullers because they are substandard. And shuller needs to get their act together because tuning this is a pain in the ass. So when you order your ice bass guitar, when you order your guitar from him, order one with not shuller, right? On the order, anything but shuller.
And with locking tuners.
And with locking tuners, yes. Get some graph tags, get some hip shots. On this one, the hip shots would actually be really cool. Or the graph tag ratios. But enough bitching. Let's go to the cool stuff. So, aluminium part in the middle. This one is active. So, there's a battery thing here. And there's a little switch. And what's the switch for, you ask? Well, we get to that. Really cool. There's a jack plate right here for the plug. So it's not on the sides, not hanging out there. Really beautiful. Is this Richlite again?
Yeah.
So the material back here is Richlite. We have EMG active pickups on this one. The one that Mark's holding has Häusels. We're going to get to that in a bit. Which ones are these? Which EMGs?
The James Hetfield set.
The James Hetfield set. They are not super mega pushing in terms of output. So they're actually very tame, I found. I love the inlay on the side, which apparently is carved out and then filled with unicorn tears or some kind of plastic material, I don't know.
Colored epoxy.
Colored unicorn tears. So right there, that's actually really cool. Isn't that cool? Isn't that a nice detail? Look at the volute. Angled headstock with the, substandard shullers. I'm just putting his leg. They work, but, there are better tuners on the market. And then this really cool, you can actually see through. So you have to make sure that your shirt is a complementary color to the orange, like a blue or something. I really love the orange. This piece of PC, I assume you did yourself, right?
Yeah, it's a titanium 3D printed part.
Really?
Yeah.
This is titanium 3D printed.
Yeah. Not milled.
What?
It's very expensive detail.
Holy shit crap. The fretboard is Richlight again.
Yeah.
And then we have a bone nut, which is colored. He likes to color his bone. Who doesn't like to color his bone sometimes?
It's a secret skill from me.
And then which I really like is to get the strings to run straight up here, he made this piece, which is also custom. Is this also milled from Unicorn Tears?
It's not milled. It's
3D printed.
3D print from titanium, of titanium.
Holy crap. So you don't have these really, crooked strings. This is a totally straight string pull, which should really add to the tuning stability. And then the little switch in the back, get this. Wait. Let's stay right there. Ah! You have to make the sound, otherwise it's really not cool. Let's go to another camera, come on. Ah! Ah! Okay, that's cool. That, of course, costs quite a bit of money extra, but worth every penny. Now, these guitars will get bumps here and bumps there. That just comes with the territory. It'll probably be broken on day one. But you know this if you're into these, because you've had them, and that's what's happened. So be careful with them. We're going to look at the other one in a sec. First, we're going to go through sounds of this one, with the active and all that stuff. Really cool. So what's the wood on this?
Mahogany.
Everything mahogany neck, mahogany sides? Okay. 3-way switch, volume, tone. This guitar's everywhere. And I'm already feeling my leg's gonna be bruised because you're usually, standing up. I don't stand up because I'm old. So, Tone King, Sky King, and here we go, neck pickup. You can hear that it's active pickups. It's the clarity is there. It's active pickups, but tame ones. That's a horrible chord. But it's a metal guitar, so very likely you're gonna do. And then the music starts and it's just double bass all that and blast beats and stupid shit. Yeah, that's what you're gonna do with this. I know. So the cleans are literally used for that. Let's do some flat 9s and flat 5s. And there's an intro. You can actually use that if you want to. I'll sell it to you for $1. Sweet home, Alabama. Knows I'm coming home to you. You don't play that on this guitar. So that works. And then the back. You also don't play that on that guitar. Unless you want to, then go ahead, buy it and play that. We're going into the Marshall JCM 800, Rhodes V, humbuckers, JCM. That's pretty much, you know, standard. Yeah. Let's do the mini plexi. You know, that one. Classic-y stuff. Well, it's an orange guitar. What does it sound like with an orange? If I could only do the thing with the hand. Ah! Maybe slower. Damn it! It would also be cooler if I knew riffs before I made a video, but I don't. I make this shit up as I go. But this is a cool riff, and you're allowed to use it. That works. Yeah, and so on. Ref 100p, very modern, very brutal amp. But it's not pushing it as much as other guitars would. Let's see leads. We're gonna go into the Synergy Ecstasy module with the Antares overdrive and some delay and shit, and then you have this. Okay, let's talk about a couple of things here. I'm bonk. No, I didn't break it. He did. She did. He did. Get it, Brian? I love the high fret access because with the Aluminium, it's very easy to just use less material. So it's quite a bit thinner than wood. Not thinner than my wood, if you know what I mean. Why am I like this? So on the EBG6, you had the ability to change the neck angle. Here you don't. Why? Mark?
You don't need change the angle.
Okay. Good answer.
I never change the angle.
Yeah. Okay. What's the scale length of this?
24.
24?
Yeah.
Really? It feels like way
25,
more.
sorry.
Ah.
Fuck.
Because it was 24, because 24.5 would be Gibson length.
Yeah.
25.5 is Strat length. Yeah.
Okay.
Trust me, I know nothing about guitars. So 25 is like between. It feels ridiculously long, she said. But because I'm not having it here where I would usually have my guitar. Because if I had it here, because it's a freaking we. We are the champion. No. It's a freaking V, which I'm fighting with. And anyone who knows my channel knows the V isn't me. But maybe the V is you. Leslie? No? No, I touched my glasses. Damn it! So this would usually be where this would usually be where the V. My brain is melting. This would be the normal angle. But even then, it would 25. Okay. Mark says 25. What the fuck does he know? Price on this, Mark?
3,350.
3,350 for a hand-built, custom, ultra-unique guitar with an aluminum middle, printed unicorn tier titanium bits.
Without the LED inlay.
Well, without the LED inlay. That's with the LED inlay. It's 7 million. The only reason why Mark can do this and why luthiers can offer these prices because it is a direct price. If he had to go like any other brand through a distributor and then store and so on, this instrument, and I guarantee you this, would have a price tag of about $6,000. 100%. If he can ask for 3,350 for this in a store is probably equivalent to a 6,000 euro instrument. If you find like an ESP or whatever, you know these instruments exist in that price range. We're talking $6,000 easily, because the distributor wants 30%. The shop then takes that price, goes times 1.6, and then adds tax to that. So $6,000. So 3,350 for this is an absolute steal. Is it a cheap guitar? No, it's not. But it is very unique and something that definitely, I think, just even visually with the aluminum middle, it just fits the style. Now we're going to go to the, as Leslie calls it, the Mad Max guitar. We're going to switch guitars. Now this one doesn't just look different, it also sounds considerably different, because these are Häusels. Harry Häusel makes great pickups, German pickup man, and they're passive. Now we have mahogany again, right? The wood is the same?
Mahogany.
This is just absolutely stunning. And you know, I have a pet peeve with cavity covers that are not sunk in. Mark doesn't just go and sinks in the cavity covers beautifully, as he should, all of them, with the Richlight cover. Mark actually goes and these copper tops are also sunk into the body. So look at this. That's utterly ridiculous. He actually, cut out the wood, sunk in the copper. The screws are, they're not aged. On the other one they were, or something like this, right?
Yeah.
So, and then, look, a matching headstock, again, with a sunk-in copper plate. The same titanium 3D printed string guide. Beautiful. I mean, the shutters look amazing. But again, Mark, there should be locking.
I know.
Visually, I'm going to bitch about that till you use locking tuners, right? Just say. We have this is not Richlight. This is something different, right?
No, it's ebony.
Okay, with a little bit of a grain stain in there, which I really like. Can you see that? Yeah. Different colorization, and these are actually bullets. But you know, I'm a pacifist. Okay, but it kind of looks cool. And then there's an owl. That's why Leslie likes this. And I told her, why don't you buy it and put it in your living room as a decoration? And then she said, no. Okay. This is probably copper on the side dots, right?
Yeah, copper.
See, I'm making this job so easy for you, Mark. Copper. I love how the neck is not, how it's a little bit, how it's not opaque, how it's a little bit translucent. It just feels great. I know an instrument like this has been built for, I can't remember the band, some German power metal band. Frames built something like this, and the price tag was about $15,000. And Mark said this is a little bit over 4. Is that correct?
Yeah, a little bit.
42?
Yeah.
With the case?
With the case.
The case is, of course, so big you could move into it. What an amazing instrument. And obviously we have the Aluminium puzzly, which is, of course, the whole core of the instrument. So we're going clean. This sounds quite a bit thicker and richer, and the pickups, you know, do their part. No, I know you want the metal thing. I know. The metal cleans. Okay, fine. Same joke every time. On the bridge pickup, it leaves quite a bit more meat to the tone. Okay, we move on to the Marshall JCM 800. It's quite a bit fatter. That sounds bad. Don't do an open 7/9. Do this. Let's go to the orange. Yep, Rev 100p. It's definitely warmer and fatter. For leads, we're going to the ecstasy module. Don't play major. Or do. Let's go to this Soldano, which, interestingly with those pickups, turns a little bit into a fuzz box, which is... Oh, sorry, I don't have a picture for that. It's the Soldano SLO30, which I have on loan. So, there. Mark, this is overall a stunning instrument. It looks amazing. I love the color scheme, the, you know, metally bullet. Yeah, let's shoot people. But then the owl is like, let's not. You know, I'm just stockpiling them. I'm not using them, says the owl. Everything about this, except for the chalice, is just, it's a custom instrument with the copper and all this. It should be more. Realistically, it should be more. If it said ESP on the headstock, this would carry a 10 grand price tag. Then again, ESP wouldn't do the aluminium middle thing because they don't know how. So this is his thing. This apparently is the EBG 6 ER. It's the emergency room guitar because you can poke people's eyes out.
Fuck up.
What? Right? What does ER stand for?
Ice Roads.
What?
Ice Roads.
Ah, the Ice Roads. Yeah, okay, we need a model name for this. I like the emergency room because, you know, it doesn't matter if someone's standing in front of you or behind you, you're gonna poke them quite badly. If you are someone who loves this type of shape, then you should really go and check out. Oh, you can't really check him out because he doesn't build shit tons of them, and this one's already sold to someone on the high seas. So, no, you can't check him out. You can only see him in this video and then probably go to his house and play one there. So, if you're interested, contact Mark directly. Website below, email on that. You'll find that. And if this is something that tickles your fancy, then consider your fancy tickled and contact him. I'm going to say, yeah, 42, it's a chunk of money, but you'll probably be someone who wants something special. And there's nothing more special than an aluminum middle guitar in all coppery with titanium printed shit on it. And how much more special can it get? Well, the bus that Leslie used to ride, the special bus, that's probably more special. But hey, did you just go, huh? Yeah, that's the sound you made on the bus every morning. Absolutely stunning work, Mark. I like it. Check it out. And then also something about... Also, first, thanks for being here, Mark.
Thank you.
And something about the animals that are at the end of this video and every other video coming now.